Today we'll be learning to solve systems of equations using elimination. So the first thing we have to do is make sure that the equations are lined up so that the x's are stacked together, the y's are stacked together, and then your whole number. So if you write your equation in standard form, it works best. So that's the first step. The next step is you have to make sure that either your coefficients for x or your coefficient for y's are the same. Once the coefficients are the same, then the next step is to determine whether you should add or subtract the numbers in order to eliminate the y term. So if this is a positive 9 and a negative 9, I would add those together to make 0 or eliminate them. So now this term is gone. 9 plus negative 9 is 0. 3x plus 2x is 5x. And 6 plus 4 is 10. So what I've now done is eliminate one of the variables. Once I eliminate a variable, I can solve for the other. So I'm going to divide by 5, and x is equal to 2. So I have my first value. Now I'm going to take that and plug it back into one of the original equations. So x is going to be replaced by 2 using substitution. And then I'm going to solve this equation. 6 plus 9y equals 6. I'm going to minus 6. 9y equals 0, y is 0. So my solution is 2, 0. Second example, same thing. We're going to make sure that it's in standard form, that the terms line up. I'm going to notice that the two x's are the same. We have 2 for the coefficient for both. Because one is a minus and one is a plus, if I add, they will eliminate. So I'm eliminating the x value. 4 plus negative 8 is negative 4y. 4 plus 12 is 16. Divide by the negative 4. Y is negative 4. Now we're going to substitute that in for y in one of the original equations, so negative 2x plus 4. Substituting in negative 4 for y equals 4. Negative 2x minus 16 equals 4. We're going to add 16 to both sides. Negative 2x equals 20. Divide by the negative 2. And x equals negative 10. So the answer to this system is negative 10, negative 4. Moving on, the next equation, solve using elimination. Again, my x's match. But if I notice this time I have a positive 6 and a positive 6. In order to eliminate, we would have to subtract. 6 minus 6 is gone. 5 minus a negative 7 is 12y. And 4 minus negative 20 is 24. If I divide by the 12, y is 2. Now I'm going to substitute that in. 6x plus 5 times 2 equals 4. 6x plus 10 equals 4 minus 10 from both sides. 6x equals negative 6. Divide by 6. X equals negative 1. So the answer is negative 1, 2. And the last example, what happens to a system with no solutions? If I look at this system and I want to eliminate y, I would subtract. Y minus y eliminates, and I get 0. The x's eliminate, and if I do negative 5 minus 10, I get negative 15. This is not true, so there's no solution. And that's how you use elimination to solve system of equations.